So, anyhow, I've been sort of thinking about something. Have you ever given any thought to what would happen to your government benefits? Have you ever given any thought to what would happen to your child with disabilities if something happened to his government benefits out of the blue? Well, that's something that's been keeping me up late at night, and I've been worried about that. That's actually how my this channel got started. I woke up in the middle of the night completely freaked out relative to what would happen to my son with disabilities if something were to happen to me. Well, I addressed that issue by creating a long-term and comprehensive special needs plan. But what's keeping me up now is the idea that at some point in the future, someone could come along and say, you know what, these government benefits are too high for people with disabilities. Now, it's $700-800 a month. It provides some other supports and services for the most vulnerable people in the world out there, and they're also the most likely to be attacked because they're less likely to be able to defend themselves. So when future legislatures are deciding what they're going to cut, I can bet you they're going to be coming for the most vulnerable among us. And I may not be here to fight that battle. So one of the things that's been really on my mind is what can I do as a father, as someone who loves my son, to look into the future and say, this could happen and I need to protect against it. So one of the things I decided I want to do is to create a business that is going to be based on residual income, because it has to be a business that I can benefit from now, but that he can benefit from long term when I'm gone. That's something that we're all concerned with as parents of special needs children. We're always thinking about how we can provide for our child when we're no longer here. That's the question we all have is, who is going to take care of my child with special needs when I'm no longer here? So this is part of my answer to that. I'm going to come up with some ideas. I don't have it all figured out. I've got some ideas about things I could do, but if you stay with it, we're going to be doing those kinds of things together. Now, I've been an entrepreneur most of my adult life. I got out of college and I started a business almost essentially from the beginning. I had one job out of college, but other than that, I've been on my own for that time. So starting a new business doesn't really scare me, and I sort of know how to do it. But this whole concept, this thing that's driving me right now is, what can I create in what's remaining of my life? I'm 50 something years old. So let's say I only have 25, 30 years left to go. What can I create in the next 20, 30 years that I could benefit from now, that I could leave for my son with disabilities, that could augment his income source if something were to happen to me in the future, or if government benefits were to go away? Do I know what it's going to look like? No. But do I know that it's something that needs to be done? Yes. And if you have any interest in doing those kinds of things yourself, to create some kind of income stream for yourself and your family to protect against that possibility, right? Then I would have you check out this channel, join us now, and walk along with me as we do this together. So anyhow, one thing I want to let you know, in this description, when I'm done editing it, I'm going to have a link to what I call my evaluation sheet that sort of walks you through what kinds of questions you need to be thinking about as you consider your own business. It's pretty comprehensive. It's got over 100 questions. And the deeper you dig into that will help you with that. And the other thing that I am going to incorporate, which I've not done in previous businesses, is the whole advent of AI. AI is here to stay. And you can either be crushed by the waves or you can ride the waves. But the waves are coming. And I would prefer to be on the front end of that, riding the wave of AI versus being slammed to the ground by the wave of AI that's coming our way. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you how I use AI to sort of integrate some of the things that I've been doing. It really make your job a lot easier to create a business from beginning to end in terms of evaluation, how to do it, research, marketing research, business planning, all that kind of stuff can be helped out with AI. So we're going to be utilizing those products and services as well. And if you don't know about that, you'll be learning more about that. And I am not an expert. So don't expect to get some in-depth on that. We'll get you some in-depth help if you need it. But I'm able to help walk through the process of how you use that to help you create a business that's viable, that meets the criteria that you're looking to do. For me, I want it residual so that it's something that I can benefit that does not require me to be actively involved forever, because I'm not going to be here forever, and neither are you. So if you're interested in all those kinds of things, Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you in the next video.